Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of my moving series.
This is how we do.
So I thought it would be a cool video to kind of show you guys a couple of the apartments I toured before we decided on the one we got approved for and are going with. So that one I actually didn't tour, which is kind of scary, but we do live pretty far from where the apartment is currently, so it's kind of hard to, make the drive and tour. I did make the drive once and go on a few tours, so I thought I'd show you a couple of videos. One of a lower end apartment, really low monthly rent payment, but just not what we were looking for. And then I'm going to show you another one that is kind of more high end. I would say it's a brand new build built this year. And it was definitely high end of our budget, but we didn't end up going with that one either. So I'm just going to show you the two that I toured. I didn't end up going with either, but I think the apartment hunting process is super fun. It is very stressful, but it is fun, and I think it would be a really cool video to show you guys the two that we looked at and considered but didn't end up going with. So the first thing at this complex that we saw was the gym. It was a pretty decent size. We then headed to the apartment. To the right, there was a galley kitchen. It's pretty updated and there's a really nice backsplash. Here's a short clip of the living room. It was really small, but we definitely could have made it work. The living room leads to a hallway. On the right is the guest bedroom. So this one's a little smaller and has a smaller closet. The end of the hallway is the master. It has double closets and a pretty big size room, not too bad at least. Next to the master is a connected bathroom, and it has a lot of counter space, which we really liked. The bathroom has a second door that leads back out to the hallway where you can find the linen closet. It's pretty decent size as well. I also wanted to add this clip of the coat closet that is in the living room. Here's another angle of the dining room going into the kitchen. Here's the laundry room on the bottom floor, and each room in the building also has a storage closet as well. So I just kind of wanted to put a clip in of why we didn't end up choosing that one. I honestly just got not the best vibes. The office, you walked in and it smelled like 50 years of built up cigarette smoke. Also, just the payment process, there was no online payment forms, which just makes it easier for renters, I feel like, especially in this day and age. Honestly, it could have worked for us. Like, it really wasn't bad. Like I said, I really liked the counter space in the bathroom. The kitchen was pretty updated. And overall, it really wasn't too bad. It just didn't feel right, I guess, and that's all I can say about it. This complex was built last year, so it's really nice and new. Right on the right when you walk in is a nice high-tech washer and dryer. The next thing on your right is the kitchen. It was brand new, obviously, and super beautiful. On your left is the master. It is super spacious, and there is a walk-in closet, but I honestly hate how the bars are just on the back wall. It just makes it feel smaller than it is. Because this is a handicap accessible room, the bathroom is huge. The bathroom leads out to a large open concept dining room and living room. It looks really nice hardwood floors, and out back is a little patio. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about why we didn't pick that second one. So honestly, the biggest reason, it was just super rushed. So we have a lease where we are now until pretty much the end of May, and they wanted us to move in mid-April, so we just couldn't do it because we would have had to pay double rent that month, and that is just kind of a waste of an expense. We just weren't willing to do that, and I'm glad we didn't, because we ended up finding a place and we're excited to move in. We're happy about it. It's in a good location, and I'm going to show you guys the tour of that probably in mid-May, when we go see it for the first time ourselves. So I'm really excited. So definitely look out for an empty apartment tour, and then hopefully once we like finish decorating and have everything moved in and settled, I'll do a complete apartment tour as well. So all right, so it is now the end of the video. Yes, I only really in-person toured 2 places. Like I said, I live pretty far from where we are going to be moving, so it just wasn't practical for me to go down there and tour. But nowadays, with the internet, a lot of apartment complexes have virtual tours, which is such a blessing. And it just makes life a lot easier, especially when you are moving from a far distance and can't always come down and tour the places. So yes. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys love moving vlogs, this is episode 2, so there is more where that came from. I'm going to be posting weekly here during this month, all the way up until we're moving. So subscribe so that these videos can come in your subscription box weekly. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day.